Feeling cute. Might go out and take somebody man tonight. Swing these hips past the cocoa field and watch them boys break their necks. I might whisper sweet nothings in the ear of somebody boy child and get him to give me his everything. I don't know, I might take one home, make mass with his body. I might take one home, make mass with his body, dance ballet on his bone. You know it's hard to refuse a snack. You know how man-made, handmade to be unable to resist the female form like that. I want a good boy. I want one who never do nobody nothing. Who mama walk obia to protect. Who bury foreskin and navel string on the crossroad and baptize too many times to check. I want a shape-shifting boy. One who learned the art of turning into the things he learned to become from his childhood. Who when caught with his second skin exposed and blood on his hands, he will try to blame his childhood. You know, I just turn into things too. Turn everything till I turn possessed. Turn blind eye, left cheek, my head when screaming to the top of my lungs didn't work that week. I turn to the devil himself because when I turn to God for help to push a body off of me, he turned his head. So I turned to spells and chantwells instead. I turn till I turn to myth. I turn more monster every time you say my name from your lips. It had no past that partner. You're not the kind of fella who just turn into the kind of man that don't know how to take no for an answer. I was a child before I turned into folklore. With the misplacement of his hands and the massacre I Frankenstein into because of his hands, because the misplacement of his hands in making me trust his hands and then slowly revealing his plans. I bet you're trying to figure out why I doing this in truth. You want to know why she angry? Y'all should thank me. Somebody break the Red Sea in me when I was a youth. Tonight is a good night to leave them boys shocked. Give them the good leg, and when they feel they get through, bam, hit them with the cow's foot. You in here? You in here how Medusa have serpents for hair? It's funny how rape could make a woman's locks turn into a bouquet of snakes. You ain't see that on my face? How I hide all this hurt beneath this mask. How I monster this trauma is a task. You ain't see how I put those boys to rest? Me, your neighborhood, larger bless.